Harry Kane is slowly winning me over. Slowly, but he's not there yet. But he's very, very slowly winning me over because we are seeing a striker here. So, is it too early to say that Tottenham have figured out how to play at Wembley? Now, you're looking at Dortmund, Peter Bosch. The wrong tactics were played here. If this was the Dortmund of, let's say, 4 or 5 years ago, who had Lewandowski, who had Marco Reus, who had Gundogan, who had a younger Mario Götze, who actually had less weight, then you can play this tactic. You don't have that. Okay, Pulisic isn't Marco Reus of 4 or 5 years ago. So playing so forward, such a high line is very bad. And I think for Tottenham, they finally figured out the spacing of the pitch. Hence why you look at those 2 Gs they scored. It was by them overloading Dortmund, finding space on the width. And again, looking at, is it Borkan or Borka? You can't get, because I've been a keeper before, you can't get beaten at the near post. Great finishes from both Kane and Son, but you can't get beaten on the near post. So I think I liked how Tottenham approached the game. You could tell like they had a better understanding of the pitch. Dortmund played a lot better in the first half, created a lot of chances, but in the second half, it really wasn't there. But also as well, man, let's just talk about the referee decision. That was onside. It wasn't even close. It was clearly onside. So if that becomes 2-2, how does that change things? But then again, that's just what happens. You just have to live with that decision. But look, man, this may be Harry Kane finally living up to my acceptance of putting him as an elite striker, because I still say that he was trash in Euro 2016, and hence why I don't want to mention him as an elite striker. But this is a big game. Champions League, Dortmund are still a big team, and he put up a very big performance. As in, I like how he plays as a striker. Every time he gets the ball, he's always looking to move forward. He's always trying to make space for a shot. His shooting is extremely precise. Right foot, left foot. And, you could just he's the kind of man that you want to do leading online. But I also like what Pochettino did. 2 strikers. Son played very well. He played really, really well. You're looking at Aurier. Aurier is a huge upgrade on that trash, overrated guy, Kyle Walker. So things are looking good for Tottenham. And because I wrote an article on my blog that is, will Wembley hold Tottenham back from their full potential? Will they be able to understand the new pitch? And it seems as if they've trained on the pitch, they're understanding the dimensions of the pitch, and they now know how to use the spacing. Same thing with the new camp. The way you play on a bigger pitch is very different, as in you have to have a wider game, you have to have overlaps, you have to use the width to your advantage. And if you use that, that is how you are able to defeat teams and actually make it a fortress. Because if you have a big pitch as your home stadium, as Barcelona can, and you know how to play there, it is very difficult from teams away from home to come and actually play you and beat you, as opposed to just having a regular sized pitch. And so for Dortmund, again, unlucky. They did play well, but I thought that the Highland didn't do them any favors. They gave Tottenham far too much space. And Tottenham, with guys like Eriksen, Son, Dembele, I just think they have players with a better cutting edge, hence why they were able to really execute far better than Dortmund, who had the chances, but they don't have a Kane, an Eriksen, a Son, and so forth in their squad. So for Tottenham, it's looking good, and maybe they can feel that they have some confidence to invite Real Madrid over in the stadium and actually give them a pretty good game.